true or false, you only became a Chiefs fan after becoming chief of CYS.
There's a great story to that too, if I'm allowed to tell it. No, false. I've been a Chiefs fan since 1992. No, that's false. I'm not a Patrick Mahomes only fan. I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. There's a long list of years there where we were not as popular as we are now. I didn't know another Chiefs fan until I was well into my 30s. It seemed to be just me.
Yeah.
And coming from a Yankees fan where you see us everywhere, like Steelers fans or Cowboy fans, it's been good. We've had a lot of down years, and the kid's been good. So we've had some good years, and obviously it's been nice to see my son again, who's a big fan. In his lifetime, they've only been winners.
Yeah.
So, no, I love the Chiefs. What else?
Well, I got another true or false for you.
Let's do it.
You were a 49ers fan in the past? Something about the name of the city?
Well, let me tell the quick story about the Chiefs. So when you brought up the name Chiefs, my daughter, when she was coming up here through the CDCs, she would be talking about the Chiefs, as a baby, 2 years old, 3 years old, and I thought, she was referring to the team. She was referring to let the staff know that she was aware that I was the chief. So that just tells you who Sydney is. But no, San Francisco, again, my dad was in the military. We were at Fort Ord in California. I was a baby, 1 or 2 years old, and it just so happened to be lining up with the times that there was this other great guy out there, might be familiar to you, named Joe Montana, and Coach Walsh. And so the golden years of the 49ers coincided with me living in California. So yeah, my first love was actually was the 49ers. So before that was the Chiefs, was the 49ers, and Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, obviously, and that was Dwight Clark and all those guys, Ronnie Lott. That was the beginning of sports fandom for me. I was a decent Lakers fan because, again, living in California, Magic and Kareem were there at that time. And then when Joe Montana went to Kansas City, I went with him. That's how I became a Chiefs fan. I never lived in Kansas City. He went, and I went with him, and it was great fandom. He left. He retired about 2 years later, and I just stayed with Marty Schottenheimer and the team. We're getting way into the weeds here. I apologize, but as a Chiefs fan, anybody out there, you know what I'm talking about. What else?
Well, we're gonna play a game now.
Oh,
like
okay.
Games?
I do, with you, Jimmy, with all the great videos you've done, and as long as you don't have me out there trying to get that presidential fitness or anything, or the Army fitness test.
Yeah.
What you got?
All right, so I'm gonna name a football team from the NFL, and it's gonna coincide with one of your staff members.
Okay.
It's gonna be their favorite team, so you have to tell me which staff member has that as their favorite team.
Well, I'm gonna fail this, but let's do it.
All right. We'll start easy, hopefully, and then we'll
Get harder? All
Maybe.
right, let's do it.
All right. Ravens.
Well, that's half the staff. I mean,
Let's stick with the staff inside room 345.
Ravens fan. Certainly Ryan Tong is a Ravens fan. Ryan Tong is our functional technology specialist. He's a Ravens fan. The director of MWR, Joe Pottles, is a Ravens fan. Michael Lanny is a Ravens fan. I mean, I could go on and on. Shanika Clay is a Ravens fan. I hear about that all the time when I'm dropping Carson off. So, yeah, but Ryan Tong is the Ravens fan in my office.
All right. You did get that right.
Awesome.
Washington football team.
The Washington football team. Well, that poor soul is Deanna Knox, my deputy. She's, yeah, but she's not the only one. There's a lot of Washington football fans in the organization as well, but I'm sure you're referring to Deanna Knox as a Washington football team. Season ticket holder, I think. What else?
That I did not know. And keep in mind, some of these might have more than one. So,
Sure.
Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis Colts. Angela Allen. Angela Allen's the Colts fan. Angie's been, and see, there's a person who I know is a fan with and without success. I mean, so I can respect that. Yeah, Angela's our administrative support assistant, my right hand. She's a Colts fan. Roger all. I know I won that one because Angela's a Colts fan. I'm not sure if anybody else is. If you are, I don't know that. Angela Allen.
No one else.
I guess there is somebody else. Is this in the whole organization or just in my office again? Indianapolis Colts fan.
It might be extended outside of 345. But someone that...
That I should know. Colts fan. Come back to that.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about that one. I should know this. Indianapolis Colts fan. Go come back.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, Philadelphia Eagles is one James Edward Day. The sports director, it's well established that he is a Philadelphia Eagles fan. But so is Jessica Bull.
Okay, you got the hidden one.
Yeah, so is Susan Finger. There's a couple Eagles fans. Trust me, they all came out when they won when Nick Foles threw that touchdown pass in the Super Bowl and got him and the coach a bust up out there at the park. There's a lot of... And again, I can respect Jim because he was an Eagles fan when we first met 15 years ago, and there were not as good times. I stole Andy from him, and it all worked out for me in the end. But
yeah,
he won the Super Bowl first, though. So, no, Jim and Jessica, sure. This is fun. I got an Indianapolis Colts fan.
Yeah, let's circle back to that.
Because I think I heard somebody tell me Regina Mackey's a Bucks fan. So it's not Regina. Aren't you a Ravens fan? What are you? Are you coming up? Is that part of this? Are you the Colts fan? You're not a Colts fan, are you?
I am a Colts fan.
Oh my God! How did I not know that? Did I know that and I just forgot that? They are pretty forgettable, the Colts. I know you're interviewing me. Tell me how you became a Colts fan.
Well, I grew up in Delaware, and we don't have any of our own professional teams.
Delaware still a state, right?
They are still a state.
Oh, okay,
they haven't been annexed by anyone yet, but no. So yeah, didn't have any professional teams in my state. The closest one was Philadelphia, and so all of my friends were Philadelphia fans, and it was just the most annoying thing to me. So
most Eagles fans are.
Yeah, and so I just kind of have teams all over the U.S. So with the football, it is the Colts, and with baseball, this is where we're going to clash. I'm a Red Sox fan.
I mean, I got lots. My brother-in-law's a Red Sox fan. I'm okay. Again, I respect you all. I mean, you're not losers. I mean, it just so happens that you've not won 27 world championships. So I mean, I'm okay until
not many can say they have. So.
That's true. So that's why I can sleep well at night. But go ahead. Basketball.
Basketball is actually the Sixers. So I have one Philadelphia team that I do like. And then hockey, I'll just do the top four sports in the United States. Hockey, I'm a Red Wings fan. So
I'll tell you what's a secret that some people don't know about me. Big professional wrestling fan. Yeah, big pro wrestling fan.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, there's no question. There's only one. There's actually two. I'll tell you, my personality probably, and this will be no surprise to anybody, I think Ric Flair is fantastic. And woo, absolutely. Rick was highly quotable. But no, I can tell you what got me into professional wrestling. I can see it now as a little kid, back in the old days when we still had 3 channels, and I had a black and white TV. So it wasn't even in color the first time that I saw him. But the first time that I saw Hulk Hogan was an epiphany. It's so seared into my mind, and I'm going to refer to him, of course, as
he's iconic.
I only know him as the character. I don't know him about his person. I don't know anything about his personal views, but as the character, amazing. I mean, when he and so all these sports things that we watched as kids, in Montana to Rice and Super Bowl wins and last minute stuff, but right up there for me, and Magic with the skyhook and Kareem with the skyhook, and we beat the Celtics, and there's so many things I can go back to the 80s and think about. But can I just tell you, on the Mount Rushmore of my sports fandom is Hogan slammed Andre the Giant, and it was to me like landing on the moon. As a 9-year-old, to see that, you could have, that was like landing on the moon. I get it now, I'm an adult now, so I know how the show works. But at that time, oh my God, that was my friends and I were dizzy off that for months afterwards. So there's your secret.
Well, sir, thank you so much for your time. You're both a gentleman and a scholar. Mr. Francisco Jameson, everyone.
Big applause, lots of lights. Shake hands or something at the end.
I don't know.
Is that COVID friendly? Okay, we're not gonna hug, but we'll do sanitizing afterwards.